In this segment of Alzheimer's Caregiving and the Caregivers, we invite Amy Kelly, a certified brain health trainer and volunteer with AARP, to share about the 6 pillars of brain health. And today we're talking all about number 4, managing stress. But for those who haven't maybe seen the first 3 episodes, could you remind everybody what those are?
Absolutely. So our first pillar was be social, and second, exercise regularly. Third, eat right. And today we're talking about stress, managing it.
Yes.
How are your stress levels, Rachel?
Oh gosh, we'll talk about that in another episode. How about that? But kidding aside, managing your stress is so important because, it directly affects your brain health.
Yes.
And I wanted you to, dive a little bit deeper on that.
Absolutely. So too much stress can actually be very bad for our bodies and our brains. And there are actually 2 different types of stress that we can have. One type is acute stress. So that's from something like a really intense exercise session or jumping into really cold water. People like those cold plunges. I don't know why, but also doing a television interview. It can be stressful. But once those events are over, so is the stress.
Okay, so that's acute stress.
That's acute stress. It's the chronic stress, that constant anxiety that we might feel. That's what we've got to manage.
Right.
And so we just need to find ways. We're not going to get rid of it. It's part of life, and nor should we try to get rid of all of our stress. But we need to find ways to down-regulate it. So some people find that meditation or prayer can really help them. Reading even. Music is so fabulous, and it's actually something that we can do with our loved ones. If you're a caregiver, music can really help to calm our loved ones as well as ourselves. It can transport us back to maybe a simpler, happier time, even if for just a few minutes. So I really tell people, try and do whatever makes you feel good. Another one is getting out into green space or blue space meaning the ocean, to the beach. Take your loved one with you. Take a walk through the forest or the jungle. It's just wonder for your soul.
Wow, I love all those tips, and I actually incorporate some of those techniques into my everyday life, whether it's deep breathing or maybe it's working out and trying to reduce the stress that way. But also, I love to blast my music. Maybe that's causing even more stress, but I love to turn it up and just dance it out and have a time with myself. So.
And you mentioned deep breathing. Yep. So this is something that's wonderful because you can do it anytime, anywhere to really just kind of calm yourself. First of all, let's do a little breathing exercise.
Okay.
Put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Take a deep breath. And here we want to notice which hand moved more. Was it your top hand or your bottom hand?
I don't even know at this point. Was it my belly?
Well, that's good, because if we're breathing up here in our chest, it's much more shallow, and we're actually triggering our body's fight or flight response.
Oh.
We want to breathe down here in our belly to get that deep breath and to trigger our body's rest and digest response.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so definitely incorporating deep breathing is going to help lower your stress and actually regulate it a bit. However you decide to work on your stress, there are tons of different ways you can do so. And if you had any resources or you wanted to share a website or anything, did you have something for the viewers?
Absolutely. So AARP's website, Staying Sharp, has resources on all of the different 6 pillars, including ways that you can manage your stress. So that's always a great place to go.
Awesome. Well, Amy, thank you so much for joining me today. Of course, we went through 1, 2, 3, and 4 today. And if you want to rewatch those episodes, it'll all be on HiNowDaily.com. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Rachel.
All right. Aloha.